Okay, people, so here is the story of how I started out my first year as a high school student. And for me to get into this, I have to start telling you about how, I guess, the time before high school came upon. So, my brother was very popular in high school. He knew just about everybody. He was an athlete, a musician, wrestled, was in the band. He was a part of different organizations. He was just a well-known guy from everywhere, from all around the angles of the high school. Everyone knew him. So it would naturally make sense that my name would kind of be known, or not even known. It would make sense that people actually know who I was before I actually got there. So I remember even a few weeks coming up to me starting high school, we would be hanging out with some of my brother's friends, and everybody would say, "Oh, there's Calvin's little brother. Oh, what's up, little Cal?" Or little different names like that. But the thing is that people actually knew who I was. So going into actually the first day stepping inside the school as a student, it was fairly interesting, pretty normal. As people knew me somewhat, I didn't really have a name for myself yet, just started. So everything's going good. Go to my first class, everything's fine. Go to my second class, everything's fine. For some reason, it has to be the third class where there are these stairs that I have to walk up to get to my class. It's the first time I walked up these stairs, apparently, because they were my arch nemesis. And I remember walking up these stairs. I didn't even think this was possible, but I literally fell up the stairs. Don't know how, once again, it just happened. Natural phenomenon. It just happened. Fell up the stairs. Couldn't believe it. So I caught myself. Luckily, there were only like, I don't know, 10, 15 people in that same staircase that probably did or did not see me. They saw me. There's no hiding that fact. But nobody asked me if I was fine. I tried to brush it off and everything. I just picked myself up, just kept going. And the look on my face was just like I saw a ghost. I can actually see myself. It was an out of body experience. I looked at myself. I looked at my face and I was just like, oh my goodness, this has got to be a joke. There's no way I can start out my high school career as a little clumsy dude that falls upstairs. But apparently nobody actually knew about it. Well, not even, I guess, the important people, I guess, to me, aka my brother, his friends. Nobody knew about it. It happened towards the end of, I guess, the transition period where I guess you go from one class to the next. So surprisingly, not that many people knew about it, but that was one of the most embarrassing experiences I have ever went through. Actually, my very first day of school as a high schooler, and it was pretty interesting. But all in all, the day went well, the year went well, established my own credentials at high school. Pretty sure that I could have not done that any better. High school was great. Met some great friends. Established my own name. I had a blast, and now look at me, still continuing to grow as a person. Haven't failed recently. Well, I think I like tripped up maybe a few months ago. Once again, don't know how these things happen. I have pretty good balance, but it happens. Sure, it happens to more than just myself. So there's the story of how I started my first day of high school. Hope you guys enjoy.